A pink screen. In the centre, behold! Exclamation mark, in bold red capital letters, each letter slightly larger than the one before. Behind this, a white speech bubble, and below, white text. LGBT+ creative workshops. Cut to a turquoise screen. In the centre, tell your story, all in capitals. Tell at the top, you're in the middle, story at the bottom. Tell and story are in white, each letter slightly larger than the one before, and you're in the middle is purple, each letter slightly smaller than the one before. This is replaced by the word perform in the centre of the turquoise screen. Perform is in white capital letters, each letter slightly larger than the one before. Cut to a black screen. In the centre, behold, in white capital letters.
Yeah, I just remembered what joy first felt like, so thank you so much.
That was Bex, a white person sitting at their screen on Zoom. Short black and silver hair, black and white checked shirt open, black top underneath, silver necklace, smiling.
It's been super good, super good.
That was Jay, on screen with Sam and Polly on Zoom gallery view, each person on their own screen. Jay and Sam next to each other at the top, Polly below. Jay is a white man, bald head, brown goatee, wearing black headphones, a grey and white woolly cardigan that's open, and a black polo shirt. Sam is a black person, short black hair, black rimmed glasses, wearing a brown and white shirt, leaning their head on their hand, smiling. Polly is a white woman, tied back brown hair, wearing a green shirt, head leaning to the right, smiling.
The confluence of linguistics and gender are so interesting.
That was Ashley, a white person with short red hair, wearing brown rimmed glasses and a black top, head resting on hand, smiling.
She makes my day.
That was Lily, a white person with long brown hair, wearing a yellow top, smiling. Next to Lily, to the left, in the same screen, is Judy, a white woman with short blonde hair, wearing black rimmed glasses and a dark grey top. They're both smiling.
Hi, it felt a bit unfair to not show myself when we're all being so vulnerable.
That's Amy, a young white woman with long hair that's brown with green ends. She wears a white top and she smiles. Her screen is at the bottom right of a bank of 9 other screens in Zoom gallery view. Everyone is smiling.
Women in their 50s and 60s and 70s. It was so much fun.
This is Arrow, a white person with short brown hair, wearing a black sleeveless top and a light brown woolly hat with long side pieces that fall in front of Arrow's shoulders. Arrow is smiling. Back to Bex. Black and silver hair, black and white check shirt.
Showing the stupidity of gender.
If you got it right, you go music bingo.
That was Polly from earlier. Brown hair tied back, green shirt, this time at the top left of Zoom gallery view. Staying in gallery view, the next person who speaks is Ian, on the top row of screens. Ian is a white person, balding head, grey hair, wearing black headphones and a sleeveless dress with colourful flower print. Ian leans towards the camera.
But how can you be objective about feelings and emotions? By default, you can't be, because it's feelings and emotions.
Cut to Will, a young white man with short brown hair, wearing small black earphones in his ears and a blue and green t-shirt.
You could replace it all. You wouldn't, obviously, with Don't Be a Knob.
Back to Judy and Lily from earlier. They still share the screen. Judy, short blonde hair, to the left, and Lily, long brown hair, to the right. This time, Judy speaks.
In a way, you are always giving advice to your staff.
Cut to Viola, a young white person with short red hair, wearing small white earphones in their ears, a white open shirt, and a blue-edged white t-shirt beneath. They speak directly to the camera.
Laugh if you want to. Cry if you need to. To thine own self be true.
Cut to gallery view of 11 people, including a BSL interpreter. The next person who speaks is Sam from earlier. Black rimmed glasses, brown and black shirt.
Welcome to Behold.
Cut to close-up of Polly holding a colourful pie chart including words academic, theatre maker, theatre manager, mother, 2 boys. Cut to a colourful digital pie chart with words daughter, performer, crafter, partner, silly, supportive, queer, worker, questioner, stress head, player. Cut to another colourful digital pie chart, this time with text so small you can't read it. In gallery view, Polly holds up a black and white pie chart with words including daughter, sister, auntie, friend. Lily holds up a colourful pie chart with writing too small to read. Bex holds up another black and white pie chart with tiny writing. Cut to close-up of Sam.
Maybe sometimes I feel like I can't be the same Black person when I'm around my LGBTQ friends because, I don't know, culturally they just feel miles apart, and that is intersectionality.
Cut to Ian from earlier. Balding head, flower print dress.
You being your sexual self around your friends is fine, but you wouldn't want to be your sexual self around your family.
Cut to Ashley from earlier. Red hair, brown rimmed glasses.
How much of your pie chart does that take up, Sarah?
The Korean wanting to learn, not much. Being a BTS fan is the biggest part of my pie chart.
That was Arrow from earlier. Short brown hair, black sleeveless top, this time without the woolly hat. Cut to gallery view. The next person who speaks is Jay from earlier. Bald head, goatee beard, this time wearing a t-shirt with purple and black horizontal stripes.
To steal Beck's idea, because I think it's quite wonderful, this idea of not a pie chart, but a crumble.
Still in gallery view, Ashley speaks.
It gives you like the ability to look a mess or feel a mess, but it doesn't change the way you taste.
Cut to Judy and Lily. Lily speaks.
I realized that maybe this is not actually the best piece of advice that I can give to myself as an immigrant.
Right.
Because my voice is so unheard.
Cut to Viola from earlier. Red hair, white shirt. They hold up a pink Care Bear with rainbow on its tummy. Cut to Judy and Lily. Judy holds up a clay hedgehog. Lily holds up a red Harry Potter book. Cut to gallery view. Polly holds up a small black cauldron with yellow lightning painted on it. Ashley a large blue book. Arrow a shiny book with pink, blue and white stripes. Will a small silver box. Jay a saxophone. Bex a teddy bear. Cut to close-up of Bex with the teddy bear who wears a pink t-shirt saying best friends. He has one eye. Bex speaks.
And he lost his eye because apparently in a dream he was fighting for my life and saved me.
Cut to Will.
There's a part of them from their childhood that kind of slightly disapproves of it, even if though they consciously don't, but there's still like generational prejudice.
Cut to Judy and Lily. Judy speaks.
I actually like the most the beginning of the whole speech because it feels like almost like a call out. Aboard, for shame.
Jesus, are you still here?
Bex, in gallery view. Some people smile, some laugh.
Isn't your Uber waiting? You've already cancelled 2 this week.
Look before you leap, kid. Don't just say the first thing that comes into your head.
Jay, in gallery view. Everyone smiles.
You can get on with people by all means, but don't just jump into bed with them.
Real friendships have their tests, but when you found them, nourish them and never take them for granted.
Ashley, in gallery view. Everyone is watching.
Don't waste your time trying to be universally liked.
And don't get into fights on social media. Just block them and move on.
Arrow, in gallery view. Everyone is smiling.
Unless that person is a COVID denier, in which case feel free to fight.
Spend as much as you can afford on clothes, but don't wear anything too spontaneous.
Will, in gallery view. Everyone is smiling.
Your clothes should be classy, not showy.
Don't borrow or lend money.
Viola, in gallery view. Everyone is watching.
Loaning it to a friend often ends up costing you both the friend and the money.
Always be true to yourself.
Amy, off screen. Everyone watching on gallery view.
And then you'll be surrounded by the right people.
Cut to black screen. In the centre, Amy, she, her, in white letters.
Which will be less exhausting than if you were to live a lie.
Cut to gallery view. Arrow speaks.
There are moments in the quiet golden mornings when you feel yourself as a small animal on the face of this big, fierce planet, when it's quiet enough to hear your own voice and spacious enough to feel your own heart. That's the truth. That's your you-ness. Listen to it.
Still in gallery view. Viola speaks.
Look, I'm not that great at giving advice to others, but that person over there will not judge you for who you are, regardless how your mind processes things and who you think you may be.
Still in gallery view, Sam speaks.
Shakespeare is full of advice. Great advice. There's one play in particular that you're going to fall in love with.
Still in gallery view, Polly speaks.
Keep loving the way you do, openly and without barriers. It will serve you well.
In gallery view, Lily speaks.
Listen to as many people as you can and open your mouth only when you have something important to say. But do open your mouth and speak when you need to, and don't hide in the comfort of other people's thoughts.
In gallery view, Judy speaks.
Embrace the drama, the emotion, and the passion that is burning in your chest. Let it flow over if it must. It sustains, reveals, and frees you. Not everyone will be able to handle the brightness or warmth of your fire, but those who can will cherish you, and you will cherish them too.
In gallery view, Jay speaks.
You'll never stop falling in love with places, with people. There'll be men you'll never forget, some you hurt, some who hurt you, and you'll learn to not throw your emotions head on at people, but you'll always reflect back on what could have been.
In gallery view, Will speaks.
Obsess not on who you want to approve of you, but on who you are and what you want to be. That way, the right people, friends, family, lovers, will make themselves known, and the wrong people will fade from the picture.
In gallery view, Bex speaks.
You are more likely to kill you. Dead or alive, there's no in between.
Still in gallery view, the next person to speak is Amy. Long brown hair with green ends.
If people tell you you're too loud, that's their problem.
Cut to close-up of Amy. She looks downwards and plays with a chain around her neck.
And you should never silence yourself for other people's comfort. The inner turmoil you will feel from years of doing this will be a difficult road to recover from.
Amy looks directly at the camera. Cut to black screen. Back to gallery view. Some people clap, some raise their hands, some place their palms together, some look thoughtfully into the camera. Cut to black screen. In the centre, Behold, in white capital letters.
Forgive, forget, and start over.
Cut to white screen with colourful logos. Funded by Comic Relief, Birmingham LGBT, Metro Embrace Difference, Yorkshire Mesmac Group of Services. Cut to orange screen. In the centre, a white logo. 1623 Theatre Company. See Shakespeare differently.